I know we kind of talked earlier as well. Like I think a few months back, I may have been messaging you. I can't remember if it was you or Stein I was talking to about, but you guys I know had like velo goals and stuff like that. The team would wanting you guys to hit. How did that go for you this year? Like from the start to the finish? Like, did you notice any change with yourself? Any like with your pitches or velo or anything like that?
Yeah, definitely. So so I spoke to my scout on a regular basis. So I don't have an agent at the moment. So I kind of didn't really have someone talking in my corner. I didn't really have anyone to talk to about it. So after every outing, I would talk to my scout. And he said to me this one day, I can't remember what it was. It was like your first bullpen or your first game, you had one pitch over 90 miles an hour. I'm like, wow, okay, that's a big shock to me. But I think then it was like the one of the last games that I threw, I had 5 or 6 pitches over 94 miles an hour, which is a PB for me, and I think one pitch below 92. So in the 5 months, I think at that point, um, I had a big velo jump, but then it wasn't just one or two pitches of it. It was like an average jump. So I think my average going into was like 89 or something. So jumping from 89 to like a 92 and a half, I think I finished with, was a big jump. Didn't go unnoticed. So I was talking to our strength and conditioning coaches, our pitching coaches, and they all noticed, all of the work that was put into it. Um, so yeah, I didn't meet my max velo, which was 95. I think I hit 94.4. So really close. But the average jump was really good. So
And what kind of things were they like kind of having you do to get to there? I mean, obviously it was there was a lot of work behind the scenes that I'm sure a lot of people don't really realize of what you have to do to get that. So I know I know it's probably a lot, but maybe just like what were some things that you were doing to get that jump?
so in spring training, we went through a velo program. So I think the first couple of weeks was plyo pull down. So doing a couple of different drills with different weights, trying to throw as hard as you can, see where you're at. Um, and then the next couple of weeks was weighted ball pull down. So you did a couple fives, couple sixes, and a couple fours, and you're really just trying to throw it as hard as you can. So I did that, trying to build, the arm speed, the arm strength, then building that up. And then during the season, it was, doing the shoulder program to make sure the shoulder's good. But then also in bullpens, it's doing it at game intent. So you sacrifice a little bit of location in these velo pens to be able to throw it harder. Because you get into a game, it's like, all right, I need to throw it. I need to throw it to strikes, but you're not always going to get a 96 mile an hour fastball straight away. So being able to teach your arm to move at that pace during your bullpen was what we worked on.